Today, we're diving deep into the life of one of the most iconic actors of all time, Samuel L. Jackson. You know him from movies like Pulp Fiction, The Avengers, and, of course, his unforgettable line, "Say what again?" But trust me, you won't believe some of the crazy facts about his life. Stick around until the end because we've got some mind-blowing stories about Samuel L. that you won't find anywhere else. Samuel L. Jackson wasn't born a superstar. He grew up in the small town of Washington, D.C., where he was far from a Hollywood sensation. In fact, his early life was full of challenges, and today we're going to break down how he went from being a regular guy to a global movie legend. Born on December 21st, 1948, Samuel Leroy Jackson had a pretty unique childhood. He was raised by his mother and lived with his grandparents for part of his childhood. But here's something you probably didn't know. He had a speech impediment growing up. That's right, Samuel L. Jackson couldn't even speak clearly as a kid, but he overcame that and became one of the most famous voices in Hollywood. How? Keep watching to find out. So how did Samuel L. Jackson get into acting? It wasn't as simple as just showing up to an audition. No. Samuel actually went to Morehouse College in Atlanta, where he got his first real taste of theater. But here's where it gets crazy. He didn't just fall into acting right away. Nope. After college, he struggled for years, even working as a janitor at a theater before landing his first big break. Fast forward to the 90s, and Samuel L. Jackson's career exploded. In 1994, he was cast in Pulp Fiction, and bam, everything changed. This role made him an overnight sensation. But here's a crazy fact. Samuel didn't even read the script before he agreed to be in the movie. He said he trusted director Quentin Tarantino so much he just signed on. And thank goodness he did, because his performance as Jules Winnfield is now one of the most iconic in film history. Now, you might think Samuel L. Jackson was an instant millionaire after Pulp Fiction, but you'd be wrong. Despite that big break, he was still battling through financial struggles for a while. Can you believe that? But here's the kicker. After Pulp Fiction, Samuel became one of the most in-demand actors in Hollywood. This guy was on fire. He started landing roles left and right in films like Die Hard with a Vengeance, The Negotiator, and Jurassic Park. But it wasn't just about the acting. Samuel L. Jackson was about to enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and this would change everything. In 2008, he appeared as Nick Fury in Iron Man, and it was like the universe had aligned. The Avengers, Captain America, Thor, you name it. Samuel L. Jackson would go on to be the backbone of the MCU for years. And here's another crazy fact. Did you know Samuel L. Jackson has appeared in more films than any other actor in Hollywood history? That's right, he holds the record for the most film appearances ever. Over 150 films and counting. How does he do it? Well, this guy's energy is unmatched. Whether it's action, drama, or comedy, Samuel brings the heat every time. But Samuel L. Jackson isn't just about movies. He's also known for using his platform to stand up for what he believes in. Whether it's race, politics, or inequality, Samuel's been vocal about what matters. He even led marches and spoke out during the civil rights movement. This guy's not just an actor, he's a voice for change. Oh, and remember those iconic catchphrases? Samuel L. Jackson is basically a meme factory. From "I've had it with these motherfing snakes on this motherfing plane" to "you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?" He's become a walking, talking pop culture icon. He even went viral for his epic reading of the children's book Go the F Off to Sleep. I mean, who else can do that? But beyond all the craziness and the fame, Samuel L. Jackson is just a guy who loves his family. He's been married to his wife, LaTanya Richardson, for over 40 years. That's right, 4 decades. Talk about a power couple. Now, before we wrap up, let's hit you with a crazy fact. Samuel L. Jackson almost turned down the role of Mace Windu in Star Wars. Can you imagine? But lucky for us, he took the role, and now he's a part of one of the biggest franchises in history. How did he land the role? Well, he actually called up George Lucas and said, "I want to be in your movie," and the rest, as they say, is history. So there you have it, folks. Samuel L. Jackson, the man who went from struggling actor to Hollywood legend. His journey is one of perseverance, passion, and a little bit of luck. And if there's one thing we can all take away from his story, it's that anything is possible. Keep hustling, keep believing in yourself, and maybe one day you'll be on top like Sam. If you loved this deep dive into Samuel L. Jackson's life, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us what your favorite Samuel L. moment is. And hey, we've got more epic videos coming your way, so stay tuned. See you next time.